Here we go. Is it 8 o'clock?
Yes, ma'am.
It ain't 8 o'clock.
It's
yet.
about to be.
It ain't 8 o'clock.
What's up? What's up?
We's here.
Let's do it.
We's here.
Are you in there?
Yes, I am, honey.
Okay. Get in there. Get in there.
Are you in there?
All right, guys. Welcome to Talk to Me Softly podcast, where every conversation ignites curiosity and passion. Get ready to dive deep into the enticing world of difficult and uncomfortable and maybe even unpopular opinions. I'm T.
I'm Ray.
And let's get into it.
Yes,
Turn the lights on, baby.
cheers, honey.
Yours was on. Mine was off. 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 Okay. Thank you for the follow, love. Okay, so what's the most toxic thing you've ever done in a relationship? Like your highest toxic thing you've ever done in a relationship?
Talking about toxic relationships?
Yes. What's the most toxic thing you've ever done?
So the most toxic thing I've ever done, I showed up where I wasn't. No, hold on, hear me out.
Yeah, I'm listening. Eyes listening.
Because first of all, how you gonna not invite me and we together? That's how I felt. You know what I'm saying?
That's how I feel. I feel
you
like
having a birthday party, I'm supposed to be there, right? Am I tripping?
Not all people feel like, you know, their significant other should be at their party because it fucks with their fun.
Huh? But your significant other should be your fun.
My nail broke. I ain't noticed that though. Just I noticed this.
I feel like your significant other should be your fun. Like, granted, you do have a life outside of your significant other, but when it comes to like birthdays, holidays, and stuff, that should be spent with your significant other. Unless you like, okay, this year I want to do like a boys trip or a girl trip. That's cool, but like if you're having a party in the city, like why would you tell your girlfriend or boyfriend, oh, you cannot come? What's going on? Make it make sense.
I feel like that's definitely like being on some sneaky shit.
Yeah, so that was one of the most toxic things that I did. I definitely showed up because you told me I can't come. So I came. I parked down the street. Now don't judge me because
you had to peep the scenery first, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
You can't just pop up, you know, because they be knowing your car.
See, the thing about that was I really wasn't worried about them knowing my car. I was just peeping the scenery to see like who was pulling up, who wasn't. Like that was why I, parked down the street, and I really didn't want him to see me.
It was a surprise pull up. Pull up.
Yeah. It was a.
I definitely remember something.
I ran down on him.
You ran.
But yeah, pulled up, parked down the street, waited a little minute, and then
how was that?
No, I saw some chicks pull up. It was like a car full of chicks. It was a little kickback. It wasn't a party. So I waited, maybe a good like 20 minutes, and then I seen them pull up, and so I walked up to their car, y'all. And before this.
So my thing is, you obviously weren't thinking about your safety.
I wasn't. Because that's all I'm about to say. Like,
yeah, because you can't pull up to a car full of bitches. Women. Excuse me. By yourself, like, you know what I'm saying? What if they would have jumped you?
Well, if they would have jumped me, then they just would have jumped me. Like,
that's toxic.
Yeah. So first of all, before I went, I had me a couple drinks. And I, peeped the scenery.
It was your birthday. Okay.
It was my birthday. It was our birthday. That's how I felt.
Yeah.
And then you gonna invite me to our party? Like, that's crazy. So, I walked into the car and I knocked on the window. And I was like, which one of y'all here for whoopie whoop? To the chicks. And I mean, I wasn't like, I wasn't like bucking.
That is kind of bucking though. Like that's
No,
bucking.
it's not.
That is though. You walked up to the car like bow, bow.
No, but no,
He gonna say Miss Parker, Miss Parker.
No, for real. No, look. So I was like, which one of y'all here for whoopty whoop? And they was like, we gonna call it whoopty whoop.
Whoopty whoop. That's whoopty whoop.
And the chicks was like, it had to be like at least 4 of them in the car. And they all just looked at me. Nobody said nothing but the passenger. And she was like, nobody. You know what I'm saying? So
which means
like,
somebody in that car that wasn't her. That wasn't her.
But who invited you though? If nobody's here for him, who invited y'all? Like,
how y'all get the love?
Yeah, who invited y'all? So whatever. But so after that, I went back to my car, and then when they got out the car, I got out the car too. And we all went to the door together.
We're a group at this point. Hey girl.
So we got to the door, and then he let them in. I was the last one, and he was like, Tierra, what are you doing here? So that's
I'm with them.
I said I'm coming to the kickback. That's what I said.
I just was like, I'm with them.
Yeah, I said I'm coming to the kickback. Like,
yeah, I'm with them.
I want to kick back. I mean,
so he thought it was okay for him to invite women, but not have his girl at his birthday
and
party.
that's what tripped me out so bad. It was so hurtful. My feelings was so hurt because we was like locked in. You know what I'm saying?
So that's what led you to do the most toxic thing you've ever done. You pulling up is what was toxic.
No, that's not what was toxic. That's not what was toxic. That was toxic. Because if somebody say don't come to my house, you don't come to my house.
Whoa. There's more. Yeah, Wait a minute, there's more. Let me hear. What else happened?
So he was like, yeah, what are you doing here or whatever? And I was like, I'm coming to the kickback. What you mean? What you doing here? So I kind of just like walked on in. It wasn't many people in there. It was maybe like 10 people or whatever. And
10 is enough for a kickback.
Now, mind you, I was so bothered by the situation because we were basically living together. I had my own place, but I was like always at his place. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, like
so when I got in there, he was like, Tierra, you need to leave. Like, I think I remember him saying that I need to leave. And I was like, all right, I'll leave. Let me get my shit from upstairs though. Like, let me get my stuff. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm gonna leave, okay, cool. If I can't, if I'm not invited, but I'm gonna leave. And we gonna now. I probably wouldn't do this now, but back then, this is how I felt. And I was like, nigga, if I'm gonna leave, I'm gonna leave. Like, let me go get my stuff.
Yeah.
He didn't want to let me get my stuff. He blocking the stairway, the whole 9. So that became a tussle. So we tussling all the way through the living room.
So, question. Let me cut you off. Is the friend still here at this point?
The friends are there. Everybody's just looking. Everybody's sitting on it. Some people on the couch. His good friend was there. And his good friend was like, you tripping. You know what I'm saying? You tripping. He was saying that though. But nobody intervened for real. But he was telling them like, you tripping. But yeah, we went. Not we went. But so that led to a tussle. So we tussling, we going through the living room. Like, he's trying to restrain me from getting my things and trying to put me out at the same time. So we
can't have both.
Yeah. Yeah. Like that was crazy to me. My little heart was so broke. Like, my little heart.
No, I feel that though.
Like, for real. But he gets me to the back door and he pushes me out the back door. And then after that, I just blacked out. The next thing I knew, like, all the back windows was out. No, I'm dead serious. Like, all the back.
That's not even funny. It's not funny, but it is funny because it's like
it takes a little minute to get me there. No.
No, but it's not funny, but it is funny. Like, because that's insane that somebody was able to take you there on that level.
I don't
because you're so chill. You so chill.
I don't do that. I really try my hardest not to get to that point, but I just felt like you're playing in my face. And I said, y'all want to chill, so let's chill. It was like the middle of November.
It's cold outside.
Well, it's November. I think it's the beginning of November. But
it's still cold outside.
So y'all chill. I'm going to bust these windows real quick.
Y'all can chill the fuck out. Icy.
Real icy. But that was the most toxic thing that I've ever done.
Okay, so
what about you?
You say.
What you did? No, we trying to move on. What you do?
I don't feel like I've really done anything toxic in a relationship. Like I'm usually always the one that's like you said, chill. You know what I'm saying? If we have a little tussle, they said that's crazy that you bust their windows out, have them chilling.
I'm just saying. Chill, so I said chill. Like I don't know.
I don't feel like it was no wrong in it, but that's the toxicity in me, right? But like I said, I don't think I've done nothing toxic in a relationship. Like I've always been the calm and cool, collect. If there was a tussle, you know, I meet them in the middle. You know what I'm saying?
So you don't feel like you did anything toxic, like?
I would say I have, but not in a relationship. In the talking
a situation,
talking shit.
What's the most toxic thing you've ever done? It don't even have to be relationship.
I'm embarrassed to say it.
Well, because I'm embarrassed about that. So since I'm embarrassed, you're gonna be embarrassed.
Thank you. Okay, so I would say the most toxic thing I've done. I'm gonna just call him Whoopty Whoop 2. Whoopty Whoop 2. You know, me and him was talking or whatever. After I had just got out of a long-term relationship. And I had felt like he low-key played me. So, you know, once we fell back or whatever, we stopped talking. I let it go. But I guess, you know, he had rekindled his feelings and wanted to come back and talk to me again. But at that point, I'm just like, we can strictly be friends. Like, I'm not interested in you in that way anymore. You know what I'm saying? So that was that. And we was friends. And he just kept like trying to pursue me. And I kept telling him I'm not trying to pursue him. Like we have a friendship. We can be good friends.
So y'all did.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all did become friends again.
Like, yes. And that was the point. But I felt like he was being my friend to try to get me back into like something with him. Even though I told him that that's not what I want and that's not where we're going. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if motherfuckers or people be thinking they can bribe you. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like we're doing something or if we hanging out or whatever, it just needs to be genuine
friendships. And that was what I, you know what I'm saying? That was my verbal what was going on. Mm-hmm. And he, you know, accepted, but of course in his mind that wasn't what was it.
In his mind, he like, yeah, whatever, I'm still.
Yeah. So y'all know I moved to Georgia about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, you know. But you know, I visit home a lot. Not a lot anymore, but I used to visit. And when I did or whatever, I had stayed with this friend. And you know, friending or whatever. And I had ended up going on a date. Mm. And I took his car to go on that date.
Wait a minute. So you stayed with one friend?
I don't live in Cleveland anymore. So
right.
I needed lodging.
Okay. And I mean,
but we're friends.
Okay.
And we're friends. And he told me I could stay there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, you know? Mm-hmm. And I went on a date. The date went well, I'll say. Mm-hmm. I returned the car. And then I had my date come pick me up from the house. I mean,
this is the friend that.
This is friends.
But y'all friends. I mean,
we friends.
As long as it's.
If I tell you can date, you shouldn't have a problem with me dating. Because if it's okay on the other foot, it should be okay for me to do it as well.
Yeah. Like, and I feel like as long as it's honest, as long as you weren't like.
Yeah, like if I told you we're strictly friends, I'm having. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to other people. Not you, cry. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to other people. You talking to other people. We have no control of each other. I can't tell you can't go on a date. You know what I'm saying? You have a party. You want some bitch to come over here or females to come over here. I have no space to be upset with you.
No, for sure.
So you shouldn't be upset that I'm going on a date.
That's the reality of it. You know what I'm saying? But that's the reality of it. But I feel like the way our emotions work as humans, that's not how it is.
And it's not. And it's not how it is.
You can't watch them date somebody else. You can't watch them do certain things. But
okay, well, you should be able to watch your actions and to be, you know what I'm saying, what you said you were going to be the first time. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be okay for you to, okay, I like you right now. I don't like you, so I'm going to fall back. When that other person fall back, it's not okay for you to just come back like, all right, let's pick this back up. No, nigga, I'm not on your time.
Yeah, because now I don't want it.
Yeah, now I don't like you. And too bad.
Basically.
Like, I don't know what to tell you.
I think that's a lot of people's problem, though. Like, I'm not on your time. And I'm not going to always be available to you.
That's definitely that. Because I tell you one thing for sure. I tell everybody, one time. You get me one time. And only you can mess that up. So if you lose me, then...
And after that, it'll never be the same.
Okay? It's over with. It's over with. And that's just that. And I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with that. Because my mama told me, don't let nobody show you who they are twice.
For sure.
People always show their true colors. Don't let people show you who they are more than once. And that's that.
Do you feel like people can change?
To an extent. Because I feel like I've changed a lot. I wouldn't even say changed. I've matured a lot. There's a lot of things that I wouldn't do now that I would have done when I was 18. Not that I don't still have that same mindset. I just know how to move different. So I haven't changed. But I've matured.
But
you know what I'm saying? So
it's still a change. Maturing is change. I feel like life is about constant change. You know what I'm saying? I feel like people can change. So
I don't know. Because if a motherfucker were like really, 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 really take me there, I still meet them there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like I'm mature. I'm a lot calmer now. But if somebody keep egging, they're gonna get that old Ray. You know what I'm saying?
So. I think you're a lot more in control of what you do in your actions. Yes, I really do. I don't think that you will ever.
What's up, butter?
I don't think that you will ever go back to 21-year-old Ray. You know what I'm saying? I don't.
For sure.
I don't.
For sure.
I really don't
know. I guess it depends on the person then.
You just have a lot more at stake now. You know what I'm saying?
And that's true. That's true.
You've learned a lot. Like, I just don't think that you would ever go back to.
Okay, so in your relationships, do you think like you changed the way that you do a lot of things? Like now when you are dating men than you were doing when you were younger?
Definitely. In college, well, I think that I've always kind of like my basic like morals and stuff, like the basis of it has always kind of been strong, but I think that I was a little bit more lenient. I accepted a little bit more when I was younger. Like now, I'm pretty much not dealing with like a lot of shit, a lot of stuff. I'm not like, and that's not. I still give people grace. You know what I'm saying? Because I know nobody is going to be perfect. But
yeah, you're gonna deal with something from everybody for sure.
Yeah, me being 31 now, I'm not dealing with a dude that don't want to get up and do anything. I'm not dealing with a dude that is disrespectful, don't know how to talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna disrespect you. I'm not gonna talk to you crazy, and I need the same in return. I'm not dealing with a dude who is not kind to other people. I'm not dealing with a dude who thinks money is everything.
Okay, so let me ask you this. What is your top 3 non-negotiables? Like your top 3 you absolutely will not accept, not willing to budge on, don't care how good you look, how much money you got, what other criteria you meet, but the top 3 that you are not willing to budge on.
Okay, so my top 3 non-negotiables are somebody that is not led by God, definitely number 1. Like a man that is not led by God or at least pursuing a relationship with God, that is number 1. Number 2, like I said, somebody that is just not kind. And then number 3, somebody that does not know how to set boundaries.
So you said not kind, doesn't know how to set boundaries, and not
a man of God.
A man of God. That's your 3 things you are not willing to budge on.
Yes.
Why?
I have a runner-up. I think I got a runner-up.
What's your runner-up?
My runner-up is a lazy. Can't do no lazy. Can't do no. You gotta like, cause I'm a little lazy. You gotta.
One of us gotta be.
You gotta motivate me sometimes, and I'm not lazy to the point where like I'm not gonna do nothing. I'm about my business. I get how to make it happen. But what I'm saying is like sometimes I'll be like, oh my gosh, I'm really a homebody. Like I want to just sit here. I want to be a housewife. I don't really want to, I want to be a housewife with my little business from the house. Like that's what I want to do. I don't want to
It's
get
a
up and go to
goal.
work every
It's a
day.
goal.
Like,
It's a goal. It's a goal.
I want to work from home and take care of the kids and take care of the house and take care of you. Like that's what I want to do. I don't want to be, out here getting up and going and doing stuff every day. I just don't.
So you want your man to be majority of the breadwinner?
Yeah, I do. I'm comfortable with that. Yes.
And would you be the housewife that cook, clean, take care of all the kids? You know what I'm saying? Have everything ready.
Yeah.
Do you think that honestly you could do that though?
I think I could. I don't think I could do just that though. Like I said, I would have to do something. I would have to have my own. You know what I'm saying?
Your own money.
If it come down to it, but I could be at home full time. Like I could.
I don't feel like. I mean,
you don't feel like I could?
Yeah, I feel like you could do it. I feel like you would just get bored fast.
But that's what I'm saying. I would have to have my own stuff going on at the house, like I do here. You know what I'm saying? And the other stuff.
I just feel like that's just a lot of responsibility that people don't really think of. Like people don't think being a housewife is a lot of responsibility. And it's so much responsibility. You know what I'm saying? Actually keeping the house clean, keeping the clothes washed, dishes washed. You know what I'm saying? Keeping the kids good, helping with homework, meal prepping, and still having the energy for your man at the end of the night.
Let me say this: I've been a house boo. I wasn't a house wife, but I was a house boo. You know what I'm saying? Like I did that. But I was still working too. You know what I'm saying? I was still working. And then when I got home, I made sure stuff was done at the house. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as cooking, cleaning, and my daughter and all of that. Like,
so do you think your boo could have helped out more? Or do you think he was doing enough with paying like...
He helped out.
Okay.
But I don't know if that counts because like we split everything. Like it wasn't no...
See, that's not like a housewife
then,
because a housewife ain't paying nothing.
I said I was a house boo. I wasn't a housewife.
I'm just saying, a house big shouldn't pay anything.
But he did help out though. So maybe we was just an equal, like just an equal.
It was a 50-50.
I don't want to say 50-50 because
I'm about to say was he 50-50 with the cooking, with the cleaning, with taking care of the kids, was he 50-50 with everything?
He was a pretty clean guy, so he would clean up.
That ain't everything.
But as far as cooking and the kids and stuff, like I pretty much did majority of that. But and then bills would split. You know what I'm saying?
So do you feel like that's fair?
No. It's not fair, but the type of woman I am, like
you're okay with it.
It didn't bother me because I would rather my kid be with me than send her somewhere else, you know what I'm saying, or whatever the case. So it didn't really bother me like how we had things going. I would rather not pay the bills and stuff. I didn't want to go ahead if I paid the utilities or whatever, but
maybe 60, you know what I'm saying? 60, 40,
70, 30, something like that. But
no, I feel that. Yeah. A lot of women feel that way though. I tell you right now, I'm loving being a house boo.
Yeah. So let's have a 50-50 conversation. What they say? I need to see what they saying.
They're definitely talking to us. They talking that shit over there.
Yeah, because we need to have that 50-50 conversation. Now, I really don't have a problem with 50-50, but everything needs to be 50-50.
Everything being 50-50 is not... What's the word I'm looking for?
Wait, we didn't get your non-negotiables.
It's not realistic.
We didn't get your non-negotiables.
I'm a hygiene freak. So hygiene for me is like, number one, I'm not willing to budge on. If you don't wash your ass, you can hit the dough. Like, seriously. Like, that is my number one. I'm so serious.
That's a given.
But no, it's not a given for everybody because you have like people who naturally don't wear deodorant or use like natural products for... You stink, poo. Like, wash that ass. I don't know how else I can say that. But hygiene all over. It could be like mouth hygiene. A lot of people's not into their mouth, like using a tongue scraper, the plaque getter, you know what I'm saying, flossing. So many people would just wake up and roll a blunt. You know what I'm saying? Go brush your breath.
Tongue hella white.
I'm just saying, like baby milk, like just sitting on that. So hygiene is definitely my number one. Like, and you already know I be watching without watching because I'm a people watcher.
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely notice how often you're taking a shower, how often you brushing your teeth, and that's just a really big thing for me. I take care of myself.
Mm-hmm.
So if I want to sporadically come and do some shit and you stink, that's an issue.
I need it to be on point.
Yeah, like that's a big issue for me. Okay. Lying. I hate lying, like honestly, and you can't tell if nobody's lying right off the rip. You know what I'm saying? So it takes some time for shit to start really hitting the fan, like when stuff start coming out, like because I gotta keep that lie up. So when that comes out, it's instantly a turn off. I'm no longer attracted to you. You know what I'm saying? Because you didn't lie to me about your lifestyle. When I'm getting to know you, so you could have been anybody that you wanted to be. You know what I'm saying? And there's no judgment here. So definitely hygiene, lying. And I don't know. I guess I would say like keeping up with their appearance. You know what I'm saying? A lot of men don't keep up with their appearance. The shoes you wear, you know what I'm saying? How you dress.
I swear you a man in a skirt.
Why do you think that?
You a man in a skirt because, well, I just say the first.
All of my non-negotiables are like.
No, not lying. Lying. That's what I'm saying. Lying that's definitely a. And I mean, your non-negotiables are your non-negotiables. They're valid. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I'm saying, like, the way you operate, you hear, I was like, he has to be kind. He has to be, like, and you was like, he gotta keep himself nice, smelling nice, hygiene.
I just feel like, for real, though.
Looking nice, you know what I'm saying? As far as what he, and I understand that. I feel that. Those are non-negotiables. But those are your top three.
I definitely would say because the first thing that attracts you to somebody is how they look, their appearance, how they smell, how their teeth look. You know what I'm saying? That's what's gonna get you opening that door. Like, oh, I like this person, or I'm willing to get to know. Oh, he look. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
So the niceness and all that comes after. You know, I'm not saying that those aren't my non-negotiables, but my top three is definitely that hygiene, that lying. And the way that you keep up with yourself. I hate a nigga that don't keep his hair cut or his hair done. I don't want no caveman.
No.
We in 2024.
For sure.
So
clean cut now.
Yeah, if I look nice, if I can't take you out to dinner with me, what are we doing?
Mm-hmm. And a lot of times, like I won't answer my FaceTime calls and stuff like that because I'll be like, look, my hair ain't done, and y'all are visual. Like y'all are.
Yeah.
Like, I don't, and that's.
And they definitely want their women to look nice.
Yes. Like men are very visual. Like
definitely.
Men are very visual. No matter how y'all try to act like, well, you still beautiful. Like I know I'm beautiful, but like I want to be looking at my best. You know what I'm saying? When we living together and stuff like that, that's okay. Cool. Like you'll see me at when I got my little bun or whatever. If we just talking to get to know each other and stuff like that, I'm definitely not answering the FaceTime when I'm at my hair appointment. Sorry.
Yeah, you can't see me with no Queen Latifah's.
Yeah, you can't see me with them straight bags. Sorry. But yeah. But
I feel like
I'm not knocking your non-negotiables though at all. I was just thinking about like I said, men are visual, and me and mommy always said it about you, like how
I'm
you
a man in the skirt. Like, I don't think that. I don't think I'm a man in a skirt. I think I'm very feminine.
No, you are. You are feminine and dainty, but you a man in a skirt. Like you don't give a damn. Like you
and I don't.
Yeah.
But it took me a long time to get here. Dealing with being emotional and worrying about the caring and all that.
Can you refill me?
That's what I'm about to open it. I just can't show it on the camera.
Oh, on video. You want me to switch? I'm just saying.
No, I'm trying to find a little holder thing. But I've definitely changed because I used to be, you know what I'm saying? Oh, he has to be this. And I was just talking about the other day how I used to make guys wait 6 months to even do anything physical with me just so I can get to know them on that level. Like if he's nice and if he's this and if he's that. But I learned niggas will fake you out until they get the
all
shit.
The way, they'll fake it.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know.
The whole 6, baby.
Yeah, they'll fake it till they get the prize and then you get the real them and then you like, shit. Now I done wasted all my motherfucking time. So I just feel like that comes with the type of person that you like.
So I'm gonna be honest.
That definitely comes with the type of person that you like because I feel like you can tell an asshole off his just aura. You know what I'm saying? And by how he kicks it, you can tell an asshole. You're not gonna approach him. So, and that's also a way of how you keep up with yourself.
Mm-hmm. I'll be honest though, I don't think I've ever put like a time on it. I'm the type of person like if you first of all, if you get the time of day. Like
no, for real.
No.
But you ready? You ready for this? Is you ready for this? Is you ready for this?
Oh, it's in the camera.
I put it down. Put it low. Put it low.
Oh,
cheers!
Ow. Okay, that's good. Thank you.
Cheers! Up the top, up the top.
Here.
Thank you, love. Oh, I'm sorry. Ooh. I gave you some rosé. You better lick that. Lick that. You better lick that. Don't let that spill. Don't let that spill.
See, I would have licked it. I'm on camera though.
What's going on, y'all? Make sure y'all tap my screen for me. Share my live. Send a bean. Don't be mean. And thank y'all for tuning into this first episode of this podcast, y'all. We is getting into it. Uncomfortable, difficult conversations. A lot of conversations people don't be wanting to have, but they need to have. Like the one of friendships. When you're not willing to take it to that next level with that guy that really likes you. It's okay to tell him that I just want to be friends. And y'all should be able to have a platonic friendship and it be just as smooth as when the fuck he was trying to date you and court you. A lot of men don't even know how to court.
You don't even know what courting is.
I just posted that today. A lot of men don't even know what courting is, and that is so sad.
Okay.
Cheers.
This is good.
Is it good?
I like that.
Oh, woo.
Woo woo.
That is good. That is good.
Okay.
I said, okay, cheater.
Y'all like that cheater? This is real. I thought it was grown and sexy. That's what I went from.
It is definitely giving grown and sexy. No. Grown and sexy. Grown and sexy. I feel like I can't see you. Did you scoot out a little more?
No, I'm good. I think I'm good.
What's up, Rain Man? Make sure y'all can see your lips.
It's a lit.
Podcast Talk to Me Softly. Episode one.
So y'all want to hear another toxic story? Or?
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, that's messy.
They said, hold on, wait, let me see what they said. I wish we could like zoom these in.
Move it up.
They're not gonna be able to see us. I want to be able to read y'all comments. So excuse me while I edit a little bit. He said it's simple. Dating is not any type of commitment. You said dating not commitment.
Dating isn't a commitment until y'all say dating exclusively.
Okay, I can agree with that because you date around and talk to other people. I guess is what you take into dating. What you think dating is, because dating is definitely not boyfriend and girlfriend. So I definitely understand that people be dating around.
I think that's like my problem though. I don't know how to just date people. Like once we
talk
go on
to
a couple
people.
Dates, like we together, like that. Like we're together.
But I had to take that. You know what I'm saying, with a grain of salt too, because it happened to me on the opposite foot, and I was just like, I'm not your girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Like we never discussed that. So you date to see if you like that person. Right,
you're right. But my thing is like now I'm there because I'm older. You know what I'm saying? I know I can't just be like claiming people. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of delulu. 25-year-old me, we go on a couple dates. I feel like you belong to me. We spend the time. I'm invest time. I can't get my time back. If we go on more than one, well, I'll say more than like 3 dates. Like, sir, what we doing? Is we like?
I feel like at that point, y'all should have definitely had that discussion though. Like if y'all were really taking it serious, right. If y'all were talking to other people, you know what I'm saying? Or if y'all just dating and y'all just kicking it. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like that's definitely By the third date,
they said, "Oh gosh."
by the third date, though, y'all don't think that should be out in the open?
To be saying I'm dating you after. I mean, we together after.
But I'm saying that should be out in the open by the third date. You know what I'm saying? If we about to take it there or not.
I don't know. It just depends. I think that varies with each person. Like for me, like I have experienced so much in relationships. Like I'm at the point where my next relationship, I want that to be my last relationship. I don't want to keep playing with people. You know how I am as far as like who I date, who I give myself to, who I give my time to, who I like. You know how I am when it comes to that. Like so now I'm dating and I'm waiting on God to let me know like that's him. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where I'm at now.
So what tells you? Like
I just feel like when you know, like God speaks in so many different ways. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to turn this podcast out because I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start that starting.
She definitely is very much into God. Okay.
I'm gonna start that starting.
So I'm gonna redirect this then.
Yes.
I'm gonna redirect this. She's very into God. She's a woman of God. I just want to say, y'all, I talked my sister into wearing some color today, and don't she look motherfucking good? She look good.
I do black.
She's the simple sister. I'm the out there sister, right? Color. I got some motherfucking platinum. Where you at? Yeah, I typed my sister. She look good. Tell her about it. She look motherfucking good. But to redirect you, okay? All right. Why do you think people have more grace with friendship or with relationships over friendships? Like, let's say, for instance, you fall out with your best friend, like hard. Maybe she do some shit, I don't know, steal from you or something. I don't know. Let's just say something sporadic. You instantly like, no, F her, and she cut off, and this, that, and the third. Boom, your boyfriend. We're willing to deal with cheating. We're willing to deal with them putting their hands on us, or you know what I'm saying, or breaking our shit, or just doing the most. So why do you think that it's okay for us to accept so much BS from relationships, but you so quick to cut off a friend that's been there way longer than this man has been around? You know what I'm saying? Who really, really knows you.
So for me, for one, I don't really think that it's okay. I don't think that that's okay. I think that we should give our friends and our family members just as much grace as we would give our relationship. Now, we really don't operate that way because, for one, my friends ain't doing what my man be doing for me. Like, they can't do that. You know
okay, I had to peep where you were going.
Yeah.
But
your friends ain't doing what your man can do. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they don't have to even be like sex. Just other stuff. You
defensive
know?
I don't think it was defensive.
I'm defensive?
Maybe the way you responded to the question. I don't know.
But I'm defensive, y'all.
I understand though. You saying like they can't do what your man is doing. And they can't. You know? But I feel like that's a different type of relationship. What's up, Chris?
It's definitely a different type of that's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like that is totally different.
It's different.
But I do think that we should give grace to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Now, I feel like if you were to do something as my sister and then my friend do that same thing, I'd probably be more mad at you. Like, because we're sisters. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So you hold me more accountable.
Yeah, I hold you to a higher standard. Like,
so do you think that's the same in like relationships and friendships? Like you hold your friend at a higher standard, like with trust, to not really fuck up. You know what I'm saying? With anything, whether it's betraying you or fucking with a nigga, or you know what I'm saying, you just have that high trust of my friend won't do this.
Yeah, like I think like you said, I think I would just hold you to a higher standard than I would hold just a friend. You know what I'm saying?
It's definitely different intimacy for now, for sure. Definitely. But girl, we got into it. You ain't talked to me for 3 months. So hate rabies. You didn't.
When did I talk to you 3 months?
We got into it about. We was making a TikTok, and I think Jada broke my nail or something, and that shit hurt it. And I yelled at her. And me and you ended up getting into it, bitch.
Girl,
and you ain't talked to me for 3 months, bitch.
But you know.
3 months.
Baby.
But it wasn't even like a Jada, I'm gonna beat your ass. It was like a Jada. You was like, don't yell at me.
Yeah.
But you ain't talked to me for 3 months is what I was getting to.
I don't even remember that. But
you shouldn't have held me at that high of a standard, bitch. I can yell at my niece.
What? No, you can. You can yell at your niece. You definitely can yell at your niece. I don't know. There was a point, and I don't know if this is when that happened, but there was a point in, time where I just felt like my baby is real spoiled. You know what I'm saying?
It's fuck.
And I know that she...
She's spoiled as fuck. They just go to put it out there.
Yeah, and I know that, like, some people get frustrated with her. And there was a point in time where I felt like everybody would just be frustrated with her. You know what I'm saying? For being a kid. And so that bothered me. So okay. You know what I'm saying?
But see, we didn't have this conversation back then. So I didn't know that you felt that way. So it was just kind of like, to me, like a damn, she hurt me shit. Like, it was a reaction. It wasn't like I was just dogging Jada. I reacted to my finger being hurt. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And that's what it was. So I think that's why it made me so upset that you was even coming at me like that. Because I wouldn't dog my niece. You know what I'm saying?
We was in Orlando.
Yeah. And that's when we were really going at it, bitch.
No, you know why I didn't talk to you, Ray? You know why? It wasn't even about that. It was because you said something along the lines of us fighting. You said something along the lines of us fighting. And I just feel like we can fall out, but girl, shut up. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was...
I don't remember that.
You did.
I'm not going to put it past myself.
You did. I'm telling you did. I remember exactly what you're talking about now. We were in Orlando. Everybody was there. Mommy, all of us was there. And she did something, and you yelled at her. That was cool. I probably did say something to you about yelling at her.
That's where it went.
Right. Like, but then you said, I think you said, what you gonna do, beat my ass? Like, and I'm like, Regine.
I probably did. It probably did. I'm not gonna deny it.
But what I'm saying to you is, like,
I think I was mad.
I'm like, you know what?
We both was just mad at everything. We were both just mad at the world. Fuck it, we gonna go at it. We sisters. We can always get back here. But that's my point was, I felt like we shouldn't have went 3 months without talking for that.
No.
You know what I'm saying? But that's just
holding. I also feel like, don't say that shit to me.
I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have. And we're, as much as we used to, bitch, we're not now.
We only fell out 2 times.
I'm talking about when we was kids. We used to go at it.
Yeah, but we only fell out 2 times our whole adulthood. You know what I'm saying?
I don't remember the second one.
I don't even think we was really grown at that point. We was living in Liberty Plaza.
What happened?
I don't know. I think we actually fought. Well, you fought me. You fought me that time.
Look.
I wasn't fighting you. You fought me. It's always you.
No, it's not.
That's me. It's always you. It's always you. I'm the older sister, and I just be trying to, like, I'm always the level-headed one, and you the fucking firecracker.
Fuck that
so, shit. But yeah, it's only been...
I don't think it was me. Yes, we do good. We do very good. We don't clash at all. And we've gotten very close since we moved here. But we got so off topic from our podcast. We definitely start talking about ourselves. She said you need to keep your hands to yourself, man.
She do. She do. Like this.
I have not touched anybody in I don't know how long. Like, and that is big for me. Because my anger used to be here, like, in 0.2 seconds. It don't even take a full second. Like, I go from 0 to 100. And I think I've calmed down tremendously.
You have.
But like just stepping back and trying to assess the situation before I flip out. And it's been working for me. I only cussed out like 2 people this year. and it's October. That is fantastic. That is great for me. Yes,
that's
2 people.
Because y'all know how, like, when you go out with somebody and then they have a couple drinks and they be like, she can't say excuse me. That's her. I'm like, right, it's crowded in here. I mean, I don't really think she trying to, you know.
Nah. First bump, I'ma let it slide. Bitch, you bumped me twice, we got an issue. Like, because you see me standing here. It ain't that crowdy. It ain't that crowdy. And that's how I feel. And that's how I'ma keep feeling because they got me fucked up. For real, y'all. Is that Twine? I see a Twine in the comments. What's up? What's up?
That can be any Twine.
I know, but it say new. Oh. Like he just made it.
He made it big.
I don't know. That might be him. What's up, Tequila Poppy? Shut a clock.
Okay, shut a clock. With the wine.
With the wine. He said, yep, it's me. Yeah. That's what I'm on. Look, this one easy to access. Tell her about it. Tell her about it. Yeah. Fuck you talking about. Okay. You go ahead.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I had wanted to ask you something if we could backtrack.
Sure.
Okay.
How much longer? Y'all, we got 15 minutes. She's trying to get into it. We got 15 more minutes.
Oh, he said your YouTube wasn't showing up. Okay. I wanted to get back into our toxicity in relationships.
Damn, so it's not going to save.
It probably is going to. You want to check it out real quick?
It should be. I just looked.
He probably can't. I don't know. Maybe he can't find it.
You can't see me.
I said that, and that's why I tried to move. You said no, it's good.
A little bit. Can you scoot over a little?
Just move this like this. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
No, so your man.
Oh my
god. Red. No, I'm just playing. Okay. Back to the toxicity of the relationships. Okay. Do you feel like you were at fault for it, or do you feel like it was more so your partner? Like for all
toxicity?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think I have to take some accountability in it because I dealt with it.
Let's just say that situation that you were talking about.
No, yeah, that was toxic.
But was it more so on your part or his part?
Mine.
It was more so on your part?
Yeah, because even though it was wrong for him to say, like, I don't want you to come to this, it was wrong, but it was toxic of me
to pop up.
To just pop up. And then bust the windows, like.
But do you feel like, and I feel like I'm low key biased because this is my sister. But do you feel like it was more so toxic for him to just be like, you can't be here and like trying to stop you from getting your shit versus just accepting that you popped up and like, oh, let's kick it. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it could have easily not been an issue.
No, because I feel like, granted, like I said, it was wrong of him to say I couldn't come. Mm-hmm. He said I couldn't come. That was his house. I should not have came over there.
It was your house.
It wasn't.
And see, maybe I'm toxic. Maybe that's my issue.
It wasn't our house.
Maybe that's
house.
My issue.
I had my own house. He had his own house. You know what I'm saying? So,
okay.
But I just would stay over there majority of the time. You know what I'm saying? But that was his house. And he said, I'm doing this and I don't want you to come. And I still went over there.
But I feel like that's toxic. You know what I'm saying? To not want your significant other.
No, it's not toxic. It's sneaky though. It's sneaky.
And being sneaky is toxic.
No, I mean.
You don't think being sneaky, fucking around is being toxic to your relationship? I definitely think it is
toxic. It is toxic. But what I'm gonna say is he set a boundary. He said, I do not want you to come to this. You cannot come to this. You are not invited. So you think
that was more so a boundary?
That was a boundary. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't come to my house this day.
Let's talk about those. Let's talk about boundaries.
Sure.
and setting boundaries. Like,
I mean, hold on. Let me say, I don't regret it. I feel like, you know what I'm saying?
Said, oh, never mind. I refreshed it. I see the YouTube. For sure. Okay, TV, I like that. Put your bitch on the flat screen. Yeah. I'm sorry, y'all. The wine is kicking in. It's a good thing we only got 10 minutes left. I'm just going to say that, okay?
Oh, we gotta put the wine. No, but yeah, I don't regret anything that I did when it came to that situation.
I will.
I know that now I did do some things, but I know that most of the time, like I was provoked. You know what I'm saying? So I don't regret what I did in that moment. I feel like a lot of people would have still went. Like I feel like a lot of people would have went or at least felt some kind of way.
I definitely would have went.
Yeah.
And I think it probably would have went a lot different if it was me. You know what I'm saying? With my attitude.
That man's mama pulled up and was like, open this door.
Really?
Yeah, let her open this door. Let her get her stuff. Because everybody, like, even his friends was like, you tripping. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You're tripping. Like, that's T. You tripping. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm glad that I experienced these things because, like, now ain't no way I'm dealing with it. Like, it has definitely molded me and made me better in a way. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, I don't regret it.
So you wouldn't go back and change any of like the toxic things that you've done in a relationship? Like, if you could have went back and made those events happen in a better way, or avoided those, would you do it or not?
I still would have did that.
I feel like it builds some character in you as a woman, though. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So, like, would you have, if you could erase all the toxic shit that you've done in relationships in the past, would you?
I would erase the last thing I did. The last thing I did, I wouldn't have done that.
I don't know what that is.
Yes, you do. But we're gonna make it real quick. We got 9 minutes. So this was like the end of that was a 10-year relationship. This was the end of that. I had been calling his phone. And so we were working on like rebuilding trust and stuff like that. So he had 2 phones and I had the location. He only gave me the location once.
Sneaky, toxic.
So I had been calling his phone. At this point, it's like 3 a.m. and I'm calling because I had just fell out with my father. That night. And I was sad and I was calling like that, not on some like, what you doing? I was calling like because I needed my companion. You know what I'm saying? So he's not answering the phone. I'm like, dude. And he had went out with his friend. That one
good
friend. That good friend.
I know who he's talking about.
Yeah.
That good friend.
He went out with that good friend. And so
that mine was a cheat.
I followed the location, the one location that I had, and I found his car. But he wasn't in the car. He hopped in with that good friend. So I'm devastated, y'all. I'm devastated. Like, what is he doing? You know, because my dad is my heart. I just fell out with him. Mm-hmm. And then he ain't answering the phone. So I'm just like, you know what? I done had enough of here. I'm ready to fight now. So I'm riding past all his little chicks that I done figured out where they live at.
Years.
I'm riding past their houses. His car's nowhere. I mean, well,
the friend's car
because they had the same car in different colors.
My besties.
Yeah, the besties. I'm riding around. I'm trying to find the cars. So I couldn't find them. So I go back home. I regroup. Mind y'all, I got Jada. I had been drinking. I was over my dad's house on a Tuesday night. You know, we get down on Tuesdays. So yeah, I'm a little drunk, and this is why I say this is one of the things that I would take back if I could. So I'm rolling around. I go home, regroup. Then I put Jada back in the car. We get back in the car. And so I checked the location again, and I seen that he was at this restaurant. It's like a restaurant that stay open really, really late. So I pull up, and him and Bestie, sure enough, in the parking lot. Bestie in the drive-thru and he parked. So I pull up, I park the car. Matter of fact, I really didn't like park in a parking spot. I'm just in the middle. Like, I just hop out and we start fighting. Like, I just start hitting him. And Bestie come over there like, he wasn't doing that. I said, mind your business.
Because first of all,
yeah,
I ain't said he was doing shit.
Yeah.
Guilty by association.
And he just started saying he wasn't doing nothing. I'm like, mind your business, because you're a cheater too. Mind your business. And so then I'm still focused on him because I'm still trying to get at him because like you've been playing all night. At this point, it's like 4:30 in the morning. Ain't nothing open that late.
4:30 ain't open. Nothing open but legs. At 4:30 in the morning.
So yeah, he trying to play me like, yeah, you gonna look dumb. Whoop-de-whoop, all that. No, I don't look dumb. I did look dumb. Because I did look dumb.
Always her. Like,
I did look dumb.
I just don't be understanding.
I look dumb because why was you out here fighting this man in the middle of the restaurant parking lot? Your daughter's in the back, you're drunk. Very much dumb. But what I felt was right as far as what he was doing. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah. And that's the only thing that I would take back.
You would take back.
For sure. You know what I'm saying? That. Just because my baby was in the car, she witnessed that. I was drunk. If the police would have pulled up, I would have been in trouble on so many different for so many different things. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only thing that I would take back when it comes to what I did to him, because I done drug his PlayStation downstairs, the whole nine. Like, and I'm not proud of it. But I just feel like he deserved it in those moments. That's all.
Certain people do be deserving some get back when you take a good person and you just keep poking and poking and poking and poking. Doing stuff. Eventually, you're gonna wake up this motherfucking bear that you have not gotten yet, and it's been asleep for a reason, honey. Don't wake it up if you ain't gotta be talked to, And that's just how I feel. I don't know if I would really take anything back. Because I am not like a vindictive person. I always be good, and take, what I'm saying, take all the shit. I have to really be at my point to do some fuck shit back to you. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But by the time I'm there, I'm leaving that person alone.
Mm-hmm. And then when you leave, they be just
I'm talking about like they ain't never had a chance, and that blows my mind.
So confused. Oh my God, you didn't want to do this all along, dude.
You had me.
I've been with you for all this time. Gave you all this grace, and now you want
wasted it.
Like, stop playing with me, bro.
Wasted it. But yes, I don't think I would take anything back. Not saying that I'm perfect either, because I know I make mistakes too. But, everything has come together to build the woman that I've become today. Mm-hmm. And I don't think I would change anything.
For sure. And I think, and like, that's what I was saying earlier when, I don't remember what exactly we were talking about, but I was just saying, like, the things that you grow through, like, they kind of build character. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And people change because of things that they go through. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never experienced anything like.
Yeah, I understand that, but that's like I said before, I feel like I've matured. I haven't changed. Like, I'm still 16-year-old raging. You know what I'm saying? I've known what I've wanted from a very young age. Like the husband, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, the way of life. I don't know. I don't know if I 100% agree with that.
To mature, to do things differently as you get older, because you realize that something that's not effective how you were back before. It's change. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but I just feel like, okay, that
your
I can say that.
Your personality hasn't changed. Like I said earlier, your morals, the basis of like your morals has not changed. But you have changed. You have grown.
I can say that. I can agree with that. But let's just say a person that grew up in the hood, okay, that's used to making a living off of stealing. Mm-hmm. Let's just say that. Mm-hmm. Boom, he get in trouble, go to jail, come out, he doing good, he getting a job, all that. Shit gets hard for him. He's going to go back to stealing. No matter after how many years, of having this job and doing well. When shit gets hard, he's gonna go back to stealing. He's always been the same person. He just might have matured to what life is going, like what is going on around him. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like I think people are who they are, and certain circumstances is always going to take them there. You know what I'm saying? That part of them that's coming out, a man who beats on a woman. So you know what I'm saying? He's always going to be a woman beater.
You'll steal again.
Yeah, like
if you cheat once, you'll cheat.
You'll cheat again.
If you
for sure,
yeah,
like
okay. I mean, I hear what you're saying, but I do feel like people can change. I feel like God can deliver people from certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like I do, but I do understand where you're coming from, though. I don't disagree, but I do still believe that some people can change.
I'm not saying that people can't change. I just say, people are who they are. And you can't. Yeah. You can't re-raise people. Let's just say that. You cannot re-raise people in the environments that they grew up in, the people that they grew up around. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to start singing. It's time to get off. But it's 9 o'clock.
Cheers to that first episode, girl.
Yes. Thank y'all for tuning in for our first episode of Talk to Me Softly podcast with Ray.
Auntie.
Yes, get into it. Shout out. I felt like that went good, though. I felt like we were definitely doing some good conversations. I thank y'all for tuning in and talking to us.
We could have kept going.
Yes, and just being here. Thank y'all for the follows. Thank y'all for tapping in with me. Make sure y'all, I'll be back tomorrow.
How do I eat this shit? I mean, this stuff. Oh my gosh.